Soul Tribe, it's your girl Merch, the Big Body Benz. Run tell them, Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. I popped it into your daily check-in for August 17th, 2022. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you see this, you're supposed to. It's crazy how right before I started to do this reading, someone literally is just letting off shots. He must have already let off like 20 of them. Literally, I don't know if he's doing like target practice at almost 4:30 in the morning, but he's wide awake. I really feel like getting an earlier start than you would like. Let's just pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, spirit guides, spirit animal, source, God, universe, please allow me to tap in with my soul tribe to see what messages you have, see what the overall energy of the day is, what we're working on today, what we're leaving for another day, Spirit. I pray that we have a peaceful, productive day. I pray that we're honoring ourselves, that we are taking as much time as we need, as many breaks as we need. We pause as often as we need to take a deep breath, to focus on us, to recenter ourselves. That we start our day over as many times as we need if we do not like the way that our day is going, Spirit. That we know all is well, that we really approach things um, with an intent to do right by others and do right, but to do right by ourselves most and foremost, Spirit. Please protect the space from any negative energies. Only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. A really big one about showing up to be the best version of yourself that you can, help people the best that you can, but not dishonoring yourself in the process, man. Not stressing yourself out in the process. I feel like really being tired, being sleep deprived, having a lot on your mind, trying not to take it out on other people, trying not to take it out on yourself. For some of you, being sleep deprived or not forcing yourself to lay down is in fact beating yourself up. You know, you may not see it as such or realize it or feel the effects until it hits you at the wrong moment today. So, have you on the pacing yourself? Um, Let's just get into it. I'm going to pull cards for the overall energy of the day, what we're working on today, what we're leaving for another day, and what we don't see coming will be at the bottom of the deck. But I did feel called to pull from a few other decks. 4 other decks to be exact. So I just want to run through this real quick. Two from that I pulled from my deck. I am, and he ain't got no money is out here. But I am ready to own something is at the bottom of the deck. I am. I feel like several times a day. My son just texted me saying sorry. He's 29, Sag Scorpio, saying he's sorry. Um, yeah, right. And I don't even know if y'all caught those. If you caught those shots, if I caught them on the live, I'm pretty sure I did. Must have been like 25 went off before I started recording and caught the live, and then I just realized out of nowhere the shots have stopped. Shooting has stopped. Um, I am. Right? I just feel like several times today, 333 on the clock, you're going to have to slow down, remind yourself who you are, heavy on the I am, as in you wear a whole lot of hats. A lot of people expect you to do a lot of different things, a lot of things you got to tend to, you know? I feel like there's always going to be something that needs your attention, especially today. I feel like there's a lot of things that have to be done, a lot of things that have to be moved, a lot of being inconvenienced by somebody else's mess. Somebody makes a mess, something to clean up. Someone didn't do something right the first time. I feel like it being last minute or you being a bit inconvenienced while also having other things for you to do. Someone may be in need of your money, of finances, need to borrow some money, or literally, what you need, you can't ask someone else for it. To you got to figure it out. You got to come out of pocket. I also really feel like moving things around somehow, tending to someone's home, doing something, or paying a bill. Some of you are paying a bill, you're so stressed out about how much it it costs. Or this could be in renting. You like, yo, I just want to own something already. For all of this, I might as well own my own shit for what I'm paying, or for what I'm paying in my car note, or something about this. So when I'm paying for this model, I might as well go ahead and get me a new one. Might as well go ahead and upgrade. But a lot of this, for some of you, you're ready to start a business. You're tired of working for someone else. But a lot of this epiphany really coming today. feel like for a lot of you, it's about a home. Not even, it could be about work. It could be about something else. But it really being about work. It really being, so I just said it was about work because I didn't mean to say that. So for some of you, it's genuinely about work. But for some of you, it's about home, owning a fucking home, being a homeowner. You know? Other than that, aromatherapy out here, which I thought was dope, with health checkup and sound healing. So for me, it just feels like things like making sure that you're connected with pleasant scents, or your oil diffusers, and listening to meditation music or sound bowls throughout the day. This could be why if there's a lot of things that are going on, you're busy, you're moving around, letting that shit just play in the background. It really grounding you and making you feel good. 555 on the clock, making you feel good and making uh, um, something about grounding all of the energies in the room. You may be surrounded by a lot of different people, or surrounded by a lot of different things. Being surrounded by clutter, having to organize clutter somehow, a deep cleaning, deep cleansing, or organize your thoughts. This could also be internally working through some things. So needing to feel like a lot of checking in with your mental health is a big one today. You may have your moments of being overwhelmed, but I genuinely feel like being given all of the tools and enough energy to pour into yourself, or to check yourself, or to take a moment, or you know what, I'll get back to this. There's enough time. I could spare a moment or two to check in with me when I need it, to deep breathe when I need it. There being some moments of frustration, or wanting to lash out, or someone lashing out at you because of being tired or overworked, or you know someone triggering you in a way, but you don't react. You respond, and you respond because you take these moments, these little moments, really adding up to a lot. Bahamadia, knowledge and connectivity. All right, it's something about what you know. The more you know, the better off you are about someone. I feel like you know someone very well. You know yourself very well. Having the self-awareness, and so approaching a situation. 725, 726. If you know, you know. Those are my numbers. Um, but approaching a situation as if you refuse to let it lower your vibration. Approaching a situation as if you refuse to let it take you out of character. You refuse to put a damper on your connection with someone, your visits with someone, your interaction with them. I have you on the stepping into a space of um, acceptance when dealing with someone you cannot change. This person may be family, someone you're connected to, so and on that level. um Faith is out here with isolation out here in reverse. I feel like having to have faith in yourself, and what you want to build for yourself, but having faith in a connection, or your ability to connect with other people and not be overwhelmed. Having faith in moments where you feel really stressed out. I just feel like turning to your faith in moments where you feel really stressed out. Leaning on your faith in moments where you feel really stressed out, or overwhelmed, or frustrated in some way. Enough, just feel like enough. You realizing I've had enough of responding to things the way that I've been responding to things. I'm ready to be intentional with every one of my actions. I know enough. I'm aware. So I'm ready to be intentional with how I handle certain things. You know? I feel like detaching from your emotions, being really as logical as possible, trying to do what's best, make the best decision for yourself and for others. For like really thinking about community, thinking about what's best for the collective, you know be careful of really being not being in tune with someone else's emotions, or being insensitive to theirs because you're not in your feelings and they are. But I feel like this is a really powerful place for you to be right now. I feel like you're clear, you're thinking really clearly today. I feel like you're slow to speak, slow to act. you know Oof, I love that. World card with the Knight of Wands. Enough of you being impulsive. Enough of you rushing in. Enough of you speaking without thinking. Enough of you having no regard, for other people's feelings, emotions, opinions, or holding space for anyone who treats you this way. Allowing anyone to treat you this way. Being open to connections with people who make you feel this way. You know But I also really feel like being slow to handle something, being deliberate about what you're going to do before you do it, instead of just rushing in. There's something about this energy that rushes in and doesn't complete certain things, you know. I feel like I'm going to, tackle something and stay on it until I have completed the task. Heavy on the wait, 10:23 on the clock. You know, 1, 2, 3, progression, until I have completed the task. But needing to pace yourself, because if you overwork yourself or you move too fast, you really you really exhaust yourself, or really being surrounded by clutter, really overwhelmed with the amount of tasks you have to do, the thoughts that are running through your mind, the things that someone is saying to you, or the things that y'all have to tackle together. You know, so I feel like a long to-do list and needing to be clear about it, write it down. Having even in the order of something, someone bringing order to the home, someone working on a home, bringing order to a home, wanting to own a home. I feel like now don't rush into buying anything, purchasing anything, or someone rushed into thinking that they needed something they didn't. I also really feel like a deep clearing, a deep getting rid of shit that you no longer need. Someone just being piled in, surrounded by things they no longer need, that really are a reflection of what's going on with them internally. You know, I just feel like someone really being wounded in a lot of ways, and the things that they're holding on to are representative of their emotional baggage. I feel like several people getting together that don't necessarily want to come together, or like each other, or want to work together, or are the nicest with one another, but they get the job done. It's effective. Um, uh, what are we working on today? What's what are we working on today? It's funny. I saw the star card and it kept going. Right, this came out again. Right, this being around people that you don't get along with so well, that you can tend to be really harsh with, or you watch your words today. Watch how you handle people today. I also feel like being clear about understanding the things that are being projected towards you, how someone handles you when people speak really fast. There's an opportunity, or a chance of speaking really fast, hurting someone's feelings, an argument breaking out, people not being on the same page. Somehow I feel like someone wanting help from you, not knowing how to talk to you. I feel like you also got to travel at a distance, possibly, to go be of service to someone that you love, someone that you want to help or support. So just feel like watch for being, because of being tired and not having enough sleep, being mean, being rude, being, not having having little tolerance for someone, that you not being so caring, so nurturing, so kind, with your words. So be careful with this. Um, be aware of this about yourself. I just feel like because of deep exhaustion, watch for being really mean with what you say, or really short with what you say, or you can't take things back once you said it. Right? Don't pop out now as the King of Swords in reverse, and cause a fight. Have you on not being a jerk today, or not letting anyone be a jerk to you. But I feel like because of being tired. But I did see the star card. I just feel like it's a constant battle between pouring into yourself where you need to, and taking care of others. And you know what? It's funny because this meditation, these moments of meditation, may be cat naps, closing your eyes for a little bit. I feel like you're dealing with someone who doesn't want to get rid of things. I feel like showing something to someone, can we get rid of this? We don't need this. Can we look at this? Someone not wanting to deal with you. Someone not wanting to deal with this. Someone not liking something. I feel like genuinely being up, having insomnia, not being able to sleep. Something in particular, 14 on the clock, being on your mind. There's so many things on your mind. Anxiety getting the best of you. There goes that Aquarian energy again. Yeah, you're overworked. Yeah, you're overwhelmed, or you have full of anxiety, but you still gotta find that balance and getting a little bit of rest. Someone may need to take a bath to warm them somehow. Everyone are pouring themselves tea. Someone needs to drink hot tea. Someone is getting sick. Aromatherapy, get the humidifier out. Health checkup out here. Someone may need to listen to certain vibrations to help them with healing, with cleansing, with detoxing. So what I said, if you know, you know. I'm not here to do this with you, but also drinking tea or detoxing, getting in the steam, steam shower, heavy detoxing of the body. because someone wakes up sick or realizes they're sick. Throat chakra, nose, you know, that energy, the sore throat, then it's in the nose. Heavy on the detoxing the mucus from the body ASAP. Someone using oil, doing oil pulling, helps them almost immediately. You know. All right, what are you leaving for another day before I get up out of here? Judgment call out here. It's crazy. I feel like when you give someone a call, when you talk to certain people, I feel like it's funny. You may want to handle a lot of. You have so many things to do. One of them may be to talk to certain people, make certain calls. You don't get to. You don't get to get back to certain people the way that you want to. This also may be there's something about spirit, spirit giving a divine message. You don't get to give the way that you want. I also really feel like making a huge decision. Not making any big decisions, not rushing into them or not making them tomorrow. You may have to leave that for not doing them today. You may have to leave that for tomorrow. Leave that for another day. You may not be in the mind frame, the best mind frame to make certain decisions. You may not be clear because of being tired or being overworked or being too busy. I feel like things changing, not for the better. You know. Or literally making certain decisions because you'd be out of fear of change, out of fear of, right, but that tripping squirrel popped out. Just feel like being delusional at this point, you stay up too long, like you end up insane. You end up, you know what I mean? Like temporarily, obviously, you know what I mean? Like you have to get rest because you start getting wonky. You start getting delusional. I don't know where the fuck wonky came from, but I said what I said. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Again, everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, send me a love donation, follow me on any other platform, or subscribe to my Patreon. A lot of dope content up there. You know the vibes. I love you so much. Have a beautiful day. Peace.